Hey everybody, we're going to dig into the student loan repayment on-ramp and save plan and all the other things you can do if you are unable to pay your student loans in October. But before we get started, please take a minute and click subscribe to my channel if you don't already. And please check out the link you see on your screen for a message from my sponsor, The Motley Fool, where you can get the top 10 stocks to buy right now. It's the best way to support this work I'm doing. So without any further delay, student loan payments are restarting soon. Interest is actually starting now. I'm recording this on September 1st. That's when interest is resuming. So, as you're watching this, if you're a federal student loan borrower, your interest is accumulating on your loans. Your payments will be due starting in October. The exact date depends on your servicer, your particular loans, things like that. But for most borrowers, your first due date since March 2020 will be in October. So the average student loan payment in America is roughly $400 a month. And a lot of people aren't used to paying that. They're not used to having it in their budget, coming up with the money for it, etc. So the good news is the Biden administration, in part of its student loan relief efforts, is creating what they call the 12-month on-ramp to repayment. So what this means, it starts on October 1st, which is the earliest day anyone's payment is going to be due, and it ends September 30th, 2024. So during this period, your student loan payments will technically still be due. Interest will accumulate on your account, but no adverse reporting will be done to your credit bureaus. So if you don't make your student loan payments, it's not going to hurt your credit score. They're not going to put your loan into default over this. You're not going to be sent to collections or anything like that. So essentially, this is an automatic 12-month forbearance period. If you want it, you don't have to do anything to apply for this, by the way. You can just not make your payments. And you can have up to an extra year to make your payments and get started with repayment. So, like any personal finance decision, using this on ramp isn't right for everybody, even if you can't afford your payments. The administration is also rolling out the SAVE plan, which I've done videos about this before. But the short version is it reduces borrowers' monthly payment obligations much more than any other previous plan. And a lot of borrowers are going to qualify for $0 monthly payments under this because of the changes it's making to what it considers discretionary income. Income driven repayment plans previously considered discretionary income to be anything above 150% of the federal poverty level. The SAVE plan considers anything over 225% of the federal poverty level to be discretionary and therefore eligible for consideration for student loan repayment. So, the long story short, if a family of four has an income below $67,500, they won't make any student loan payments at all. Your required monthly payment would be zero. For a single individual, anyone making under $32,800 a year won't have any student loan payments. If your family size is something other than that, it will depend on where you live and how big your family is. But for the most part, any lower income borrowers are not going to have to make student loan payments under the SAVE plan because of that higher discretionary income threshold. So, long story short, if you're having trouble making your student loan payments, the first thing you should do is enroll in the SAVE plan. It's open on the Department of Education's website. If you were previously enrolled in the REPAY plan, which was the most popular income driven plan before the shutdown, then you will automatically be enrolled in the SAVE plan. But if you weren't, or if you're just entering repayment for the first time, you do need to apply for it. It's an automatic process and won't take you very long to apply for, but you do need to take action and apply for it. And if you do, you might find out that your student loan payment is zero, or at least something that is much more manageable than you thought it would be. Hopefully you found this informative. Please leave me any questions. I can't cover everything about student loan repayment in a short video, so I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions. I'll do my best to get to each of them individually. Thanks for watching. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to click subscribe if you don't subscribe to my channel already. And as always, this video is sponsored by The Motley Fool. Be sure to visit www.fool.com/Frankel to receive the top 10 best stocks to buy now.